As the clock turns to 6:51 now, it's time for our Friday morning sprint here on Good Morning Northwest. Our Rio Barber is live in Richland, and we'll check in with her in just a moment. But first, here's a look at today's top stories. One person is dead and another person is injured following a crash in Yakima County. According to state troopers, a black Toyota Camry was driving west on I-82 just east of Sunnyside around 10:20 last night. That's when a Buick Verano traveling east struck the Camry head-on. The driver of the Camry was pronounced dead, and their identity is being withheld until their family is notified. The other driver, 21-year-old Leandro Ramirez, was injured and taken to Kennewick. It's not known if drugs or alcohol played a factor in the crash. And a Richland High School student has been expelled after he jokingly made a threat towards the school. The 15-year-old was detained on Wednesday after a parent reported he made a gun threat through text. Police said their investigation revealed that the texts were taken out of context by the parent and there was no intention to carry out the threat. Officers have sent the report to the prosecutor's office, who will determine if the student will be charged. Well, red light cameras have been at two Pasco intersections for exactly 1 month now, and the police department has issued 857 tickets already. Take a look at this video. Some of the crashes involved near misses, almost causing an accident. This is at Road 68 in Burden. 406 tickets were given to red light runners going southbound there. The other camera is at Court and 20th. The decision to get them came after a traffic study showed both intersections had a high number of drivers running red lights. Kennewick School District has announced their plan to make up the days that were missed due to the teacher strike. At the end of August, school was canceled for 4 days in a row after the Kennewick Education Association voted to strike. School eventually resumed at the beginning of this month after the union and district were able to agree on a new contract. And at a board meeting last night, the district decided to make the following changes. October 18th and February 7th are now regular school days, and the new last day of school is June 11th. May 22nd will also be a staff development day, but there will be no school for students. Deconstruction of the former Kennewick High School building is underway. The building opened in 1951, over half a century ago. As a replacement, voters approved a bond which will fund a new building costing over $87 million. The new high school is expected to be finished by 2021. After much anticipation, El Fat Cat has announced they'll officially be opening today with a brand new look. The food truck has been closed while the owners replaced it with a permanent bright red building with artwork from local artists. There's also new outdoor tables for people to sit at. The owner says the building will allow them to stay open regardless of weather. El Fat Cat will open today in Kennewick at 9 a.m. and will be open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Over in Walla Walla today, the community can join for Prisoner of War and Missing in Action Recognition Day. The day is nationally recognized as a day to remember those we have lost and their families. Special guest Robert Brundo will speak about his brother who died as a prisoner of war. The event will begin at 11 a.m. at the Walla Walla Veterans Hospital. Authorities say a firefighter died in the line of duty in southwestern Washington. Kelso Police Department said Cowlitz 2 Fire and Rescue Battalion Chief Mike Zanfield died Thursday. Zanfield began with the fire department in 1994 and was hired full-time in 2000. He leaves behind a wife and 2 boys. Cowlitz 2 Fire Chief said in a statement, "This hurts. We will remember Mike and his family and what they contributed to our organization. No further information on his death is available, and information will only be released if approved by the family." Josh Turner has canceled his performance at the Central Washington State Fair. The announcement was made after one of his crew members was killed and others were injured in a tour bus crash in California on Wednesday. In a statement, a representative for Turner says they suffered a devastating loss. Turner was not on the bus that crashed. He was scheduled to perform, though, tonight in Yakima. Their officials shared their thoughts and prayers with the singer and his team. People who bought tickets to see Josh Turner tonight can get a full refund. And the Central Washington State Fair is now finally here. Gates open today at noon and the fun lasts through the 29th. Some of the big events happening this weekend include the Demolition Derby Sunday at 2 p.m. Country music singer Phil Vassar will replace Josh Turner at the fair today at 7:30, and Nelly will also be performing Saturday at 7:30. Tri-Cities officials are continuing to work to get a new animal shelter up and running. All 3 cities are partnering up for the project, which looks to replace the current shelter building that is decades old. They've met with a construction company and are estimating the building to cost around $6 million. The cities are now working the cost into their budget, but are aiming for construction to start in February next year. In Kittitas County, Sheriff Gene Dana announced that he'll be retiring at the end of October after serving 46 years in law enforcement, including 25 years with the Washington State Patrol. He's elected 6 times as Kittitas County Sheriff and is currently the longest serving sheriff in Washington State and has served more terms than any sheriff in the history of Kittitas County. Sheriff Dana said he's enjoyed seeing the sheriff's office grow over the past 20+ years.
And there's a live look outside on the Legend Skycam network in Toppenish, all powered by your local Ford store. It'll be pretty cloudy to start today, but it should be clearing up for later this afternoon into Saturday. So let's get you out the door here with what you can expect with those current temperatures. In the Tri-Cities, 53 degrees there. In Walla Walla, 50, as well as Pendleton. In Yakima, 51, and 50 up in Ellensburg. And those wind speeds can get up to 10 miles per hour for the Tri-Cities today. In Walla Walla up to 13, as well as for the Pendleton area. Toppenish 6, 7 in Yakima, and up to 14 in Ellensburg as well. Taking a look at the radar satellite there, you can see some storm chances. It was drizzling just a little bit here, but it has calmed down. It will be fairly cloudy for the start of today, but it should be clearing out as we look ahead into this afternoon. We'll have much more sunshine for us as temperatures into the mid to high 70s for tomorrow. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast. For the Tri-Cities there, you can expect up to 76 for today. Again, it'll be very cloudy to start your day, slight chance for some showers, but it will be fairly clear for this afternoon. Into Saturday, more sunshine peeking through there with a high of 78. Sunday, rain is likely, about 60% chance of that there with a high of 74, but it should be clearing up by Monday. It'll have more sunshine there with a high of 74. Tuesday, even up to 79, so near 80s for Tuesday, much more sunshine and less clouds there. By Wednesday, a high of 76, and Thursday will start to cool down a bit with a high of 67. So make sure you have an umbrella just in case for this weekend, but for tomorrow at least you'll have some sunshine. Over to you, Monica.
Thanks so much, Rio, and thanks for waking up with us. Have a great day.